Welcome to the You Alive podcast, the podcast dedicated to me starting this intro over. I was just fucking around. Okay. Well, that was my intro.
I was gonna jump on board and say some shit.
It's real sultry, right?
Is that right? Oh, my bad. All right. Well, I'll continue. I really don't know what to say in that voice. All right. Welcome to the You Alive podcast, where I'm just gonna keep it low energy today. I'm Brian.
This Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And as you see, our good brother Morrey not with us tonight. Had the Mando OT. Man, get your money in. We ain't mad at you. We gonna hold it down like we do. Make sure y'all follow him on the J Will. Why they even go for the Instagram or the I shouldn't even. I could just say shout out to Morrey, man.
Shout out to Morrey. We'll hit you with the Instagram on the back end. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Well, shout out to him. Well, we gonna like any other week kick that shit, have a good time, talk about everything we see on our timeline, stuff that got us through the week, stuff we see in the Discord. I really need to hop in that Discord because we post the shit in there.
Yeah.
We's a lot. They posted shit in there. We's a lot. But shit, we got topics and we got them lined up. And when we smell the BS, we like to call it out. We don't have an example today because everybody's topic got through because there's only 3 of them. But that's usually going to be a shot, the $10 Cash App, to the 805 Entertainment or the Stay Ready Push-Ups because we are going to Jamaica as per Morrey, right? Jamaica, set in stone at this point. A double Jamaica trip for you, but yeah, Jamaica. That's going to be what it is. So we got these topics and they coming at you, and I think we're going to have a good episode with it. Mine, which I think we're going to start with, is some chick, I don't even know the broad, but she was talking about how American men are spoiled and do everything wrong in courting a woman, and every other man on another continent does it better. So we're gonna talk about that. Sherman's was next. What you talking about?
Me, man, I'm talking about why you shouldn't serve this motherfucking country because your wife don't understand. I'm just
Hey. Somebody gotta go.
But no, I'm talking about the Navy dude who came home and saw his wife, boyfriend, and her getting. I said boyfriend because bitch, you married and you obviously didn't have permission to have a boyfriend. So fuck that. But caught them in the middle of getting the diddly on, and he did some things. See, and so we gonna
He did his thing.
He did his thing.
He did his thing. We gonna talk about that.
That's funny. I mean, it's not funny. That's funny. And Brian's, of course, Brian's.
Chicken, man.
Chicken?
So expensive. Why?
Outrageously.
Why, man? But yeah, no, seriously, a TikToker went viral on this was a meal sold at KFC for like $60.
Too much.
There's no way that a chicken coleslaw and mashed potatoes can't cost $60. That's
some avid chicken eaters. We're gonna get into
all of that.
Especially racist chicken.
Right, because we had a good little.
Remember the KFC?
Yeah, we did. I just watched it recently. Holds up. Brian was real animated about that. he was really offended.
To this day, I still think about it. I've eaten KFC like twice. I've broken my back. I was hungry.
Is this real?
I was hungry, man. They're the only ones that use MSG.
Gotta have the MSG. We gonna get into all the shit. With the ULI energy, call each other out, all that good stuff. Have these punishments, have a good time. We gonna get into all the topics right here. Let's go ahead.
All right, let's get into it.
My topic for tonight. That's for you, Brian. My topic for tonight. They pulled up a list of videos. We watch them like we do pre-show, and there was one that played that stirred up some emotion in the room. There's some broad out here. It may be an overwhelming feeling. I don't feel like it is. Y'all can let us know in the comments if it is. But she was saying how American guys out here are spoiled when it comes to courting or pursuing a woman for a relationship. They said we either women are giving it up too easily, or men are expecting too much or not enough, or women aren't expecting enough, I should say.
She said they require the bare minimum
in order to lay with them is what it seemed like the end goal for her statement was. And I don't know. She was saying that every other country. She said specifically, what was it? Latin,
European, and Arab,
Indian. Yeah, right. Those three that she said. They'll go all out, right? By all out, she didn't really go into much detail what all out really meant. So it's all out to her going on expensive dates, going on.
No, she did. She actually did. She said.
Did she call me a lie? Call me a lie, because I don't remember having
You a lie. Because she said they pay for everything. They take you out. They pay the bills. They hold down all the responsibilities. So this is what she said the other men do that we don't as American men. This is what her qualifications of that.
So, I don't remember her listing nothing out.
What?
Could have been talking over it. Could have been talking over it while she was doing it. Not sure, but I don't remember that. But still, if those are her points, then you gotta look up the video. He hold you alive.
God, this is like my nightmare right here. I gotta watch this whole video again. Shit,
at least
man.
to the point where she said, and for what though? Before you look it up. For what?
We're gonna start off light tonight with the shots.
Light is a shot, huh? That's what we call it?
With the Tabasco.
I said starting off light. They're not gonna stay light.
This is the shots is light, huh?
So here's the difference between American men and European or Latin American, Middle Eastern men. The reason why American men are not really pursuing the way that they're supposed to is one, because they've been spoiled already. If you don't know this already, Latin men, European men, and Middle Eastern men all have one thing in common. They're actually men. They pursue women and they are very persistent, they're consistent, and they essentially do all of the work in the pursuit. And they know how to court women. Why is it that they do this right from the jump? Because in their European, Middle Eastern, and Latin society, women have not spoiled them the way that women here have spoiled men. Women make them work hard for their time, their availability. They require more of men. And that's why these men know that if they don't know how to pursue and court a woman accordingly, they're not getting any. So in conclusion, the reason why American men are weenies and they don't know how to pursue women is because women here have let them get away with doing the bare minimum, and that's not okay. And that's just a record scratch. By not requiring more of men and not expecting more of them and making them work for it, you're essentially making them lazy. You're creating more fuckboys, and you're putting yourself in situations where you end up being the one pursuing him and worried about whether he likes you enough. Women in these other cultures, they're not ever doing that. They let men come to them, and if they come correct, then maybe you get a date. And that's a maybe. You're up for consideration. They accept non-dates that are coffee, walking, bullshit dates that aren't even requiring much effort. And they accept very subpar behavior. And they're okay if these guys don't talk to them for days on end, suck at communication. They're totally fine with that. And that's how we've given birth to the fuckboy and weenies. You should start requiring more of men. Notice how the guys that'll come correct will stick around, and the guys that aren't doing much will just drop like flies when you've given them a challenge. This is the only way to weed out the guys who are serious and the guys that are just trying to play with you. Keep your standards up. And
go back just a little bit before that part. I swear, Brian. I swear that's it.
So you telling me we could just let it play?
Yes, you're right.
America, if you watching this is some bullshit. I can tell you
I'm tipsy already too, by the way. So
no, it's not. You gotta go to the back. No, go back to the middle. No, it's in the back. I swear to God.
Oh, you mean
y'all keep talking about he didn't even remember the bitch said nothing about it. So
okay, well let's see because it sounds like you didn't either.
Spoiled already. If you don't know this already, Latin men, European men, and Middle Eastern men all have one thing in common. They're actually men. They pursue women, and they are very persistent, they're consistent, and they essentially do all of the work in the pursuit.
Persistent, consistent, do all the work in the pursuit.
I promise there's
but she didn't.
When she said that they pay shit. And
I think you were a little more specific than that.
I swear there's a part she said that.
As the outside part, because I'm gonna say I won. If
I
we
mean,
just being real.
am I gonna have to call you out because I don't think we heard it, man? You just made me skim this whole damn video.
I heard it.
Persistent, consistent, do all the work. In the
Trevor,
pursuit.
you a lie. She did not say nothing specific. That was what she said. She was just talking about how men in general are lazy. She didn't say that they was out buying drinks or she didn't say nothing like that. She just said.
No, I swear she said something about paying all the shit and stuff. I swear, I know I heard her say it.
I heard persistent, consistent, and doing all the work in the pursuit.
Say it from right there, bro.
I think we can go with Sherman, bro.
I don't care. I'll take it. But I know for a fact that I heard that shit, and I'm not the one controlling.
You know what?
Hey,
you deserve a full shot
That's
just for
why.
making me go through all of that, like right now.
That's still not
Let's
my
continue.
fault. I
If
swear,
so-
I feel like you still skipped the part that I heard. That
I didn't skip anything. You know what? If
it's
you,
fine. It's
I will
fine.
double your sentence. You know, I will take double your sentence if you prove me wrong.
It's fine, and I will
I'll
after
take
show.
that.
I'm in the
please.
same boat.
But
After show, I will.
I think we
swear
have
to God,
definitive
bro.
evidence that not in this video.
Yeah,
She
we
didn't say
even watch all the
that in this
clips
video.
that she was in.
But
Anyway.
anywho, there it was, and we all sat here and we listened to her list her. She said they weren't persistent, they weren't consistent, not following through or pursuing or taking the lead, I guess, in the pursuit.
Doing everything.
Doing everything was the actual word. Thank you. BS for me. It's blowing smoke, if you ask me. She wants somebody that's gonna just devote all their time and energy to her. Because why?
Because she's a girl.
Because she exists, because she here, because she put makeup on, because she got pretty this morning. I didn't really follow where she was going with that. I think I can't even form my thoughts. Sherman,
Well,
please.
she
I can't even form my
obviously
thoughts.
she's under the impression that a real man is the one that makes her life easy as fuck. The lowest effort she has to give shows her the greater man that you are. Because for some reason in her world, meeting anybody halfway makes you less of a man. And I wish I could punch her in the fucking face for saying
The whole part, Sherman?
Oh my.
Cause bro, she said some stupid fucking
Ooh.
shit.
No,
Are
we
you
don't-
serious,
we just-
nigga?
we-
A-Rap
no,
niggas,
we'll give her the
A-Rap
Will
niggas,
Smith.
bro,
The Will
they
Smith smack.
fucking cheat. Not only do they cheat, bitch, you can't even say nothing if they cheat if you got an A-Rap husband. Cause what the fuck you gonna do?
The culture
This
difference,
nigga
right?
will fucking cut your head off, nigga, and everybody else in his culture will agree with that.
What'd
shit.
she do? She
The
said
problem
something to me.
Nigga, fuck this bitch. The problem is she said it backwards. She talking about American women have spoiled American men so much that we do the bare minimum to pursue a woman. No, bitch.
Yeah.
Y'all have been spoiled so much in America that y'all feel like y'all are entitled to all the effort without meeting anybody anywhere on the spectrum.
It's a real ironic. It's a real ironic little trap, ain't it? Where they'll get cute and they'll like get on the floor and dance and hope to catch a man, but also they're putting themselves in a vulnerable position where they're like, oh, like you know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like that's a real weird thing, a really strange standard to hold to men to put yourself in a position that you consider uncomfortable, like a victim position, and then also require men to be the other role
Right,
of
right.
the hunter. That's real strange.
Bro, it's to me, I feel like especially like when you hear these conversations in regards to our manliness or masculinity, it's like women these days aren't fighting for equality, they are fighting to be men. So you want to be men, and then you want men to date you, but you know everybody's not gay. So every man ain't gonna want to be with another masculine ass acting fucking female just like dating another nigga. So why would you expect that we should carry out gender roles that are traditional for men and y'all don't have to as women, but y'all expect it from us? And you are in a country where you don't have to be a feminine woman or stay at home or play these generic gender roles as a woman and stuff. You're in a country where you can exercise option, sexual freedom, you can be promiscuous. In those same countries that this bitch was naming, they will fucking kill you for being promiscuous, or you'll get taken advantage of a lot more out there, and people won't give a fuck or even know. You're in a country that even gives a fuck if you say a nigga fucking raped you, and it don't have to be real. It don't even have to be true. So this whole bullshit about us being so spoiled.
But you ever watch
y'all the spoiled.
You ever watch 90 Day Fiance?
Yes, I watched 90 Day Fiancé, and I watched Married at First Sight.
You ever seen somebody scam? Well, Married at First Sight is American. It's the best.
Yeah, but I know the 90 Day Fiancé.
90 Day Fiancé though, yeah, they'll fly clear across the country to be with some dude they ain't never seen before.
No way.
All because he sweet talk you differently than
the niggas in your country.
But they running a whole scam for you to finance they whole people starting up
citizenship.
Convenient shit. Yeah, but they setting up convenience stores and shit.
You trying to go back to the States? Be a rapper. This is a something.
He
was using this little fat white lady.
Yeah,
to get over to the States.
He is a rapper though in Nigeria.
His career, his music career. And
Hold on.
But you know what? But fuck that. You know, as long as he's not American, right?
Like they ain't scamming.
Yeah.
Everybody running game. The dude you talking to overseas, he running game on you.
Thank you.
Everything he buying you, he expecting a payoff.
And you know what? Watch the Tinder Swindler. If you watch the Tinder Swindler, it show you just how stupid bitches like that is. And they the ones that get caught up in stupid situations like that.
Right.
Stupid ass.
And she said something about the date, like going on picnics, going on to get coffee. And for me, and it's
I think that was the segment she was talking about what I was causing you to lie on. Actually, and we didn't get to it.
Was it?
Yeah, I bet
we'll
you
find out later. We'll find out later.
Yeah, it's too late. You took the shot already.
That's neither here nor there.
She did say that. They want to take you on bullshit.
But that's some game though. That is the most critical type of first date that I learned. Like if you can spend less $20 and $30 on a date nowadays with the inflation going up, we'll get into it. That might not do you nothing. But back in the day, you can spend low money, but you want to know if you like this person, right? If this person is even worth going on the expensive date or whatever dream vacation that this bitch got in mind that she thinks she deserved.
Come on with
just because you smiled at me.
Come on with
that. You ain't even set up enough equity in my life to be deserving of that. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even set up that kind of groundwork.
A bullshit date, bitch. If I can't go on a picnic date with you
and enjoy your company
and enjoy myself in your company,
come on.
You ain't getting a $200, $300 date out
Why
of me.
would I? Why would I?
What makes
you are
think
boring.
You deserve that
You're boring
from me. I don't like that entitlement shit. I deserve this because no, you don't deserve that. I worked hard for my money.
Yeah, if we can't enjoy each other's company like on a picnic, like what? Why would I take you anywhere else?
To an experience, right?
I'm offended that she called it bullshit dates because I've been on some cool ass dates where we walked like trails and shit or something, and it was like some of the best fucking times I had with that person. Yeah. It was just us. It wasn't no pressure or no social standards. Me having to pay for this or get this or get the check. We just walking, talking, enjoying ourselves.
I had some dates where the best part of the date was that part. We went to the dinner, to the movie, the whole thing, and now we just walking, round the bluffs or somewhere like that. I was just chilling, and this is the best part of the day.
It's the best part of the day.
We ain't spent no money. We could did this for a couple hours.
Come on. So, and you want to call that bullshit, but I call you bullshit because you sound like it's a motherfucking gold digger. You looking for a nigga that's gonna pay for everything, pay for the dinners, change your lifestyle, pay for your apartment if you break up with his stupid ass.
And I'm sorry, niggas ain't raising their kids like that no more.
They not.
I'm not raising my son like that.
No.
I'm sure Brian not raising this. We ain't sucking out for these ladies no more, man.
And I'm gonna cross the line and fucking say it. It's because
I tried to clean it. I did say ladies, didn't I? That ain't good enough.
No, because you motherfuckers it's because y'all not raising y'all daughters to be the fucking counterpart to that type of raising of young men. Y'all not raising y'all daughters to be that help me, to be that partner, to be that fucking I'm looking for a companion. Y'all not raising them. Y'all raising motherfucking city girls, nigga. City girls ain't wise.
Raising city girls? They ain't raising season girls.
Chill, I know about that.
Chill on that.
I'm telling you. Nigga, I swear. So fuck that. I hope she goes out to Europe and gets cheated on by all the men out there that ain't shit because I will go to my grave saying this. Nigga, if you ain't shit in whatever language or nationality you fucking is. If you ain't shit nigga and you Arab,
I would agree with that.
Ain't shit nigga and you Arab. If you black and you ain't shit, you gonna be black and you ain't shit. It don't matter where you are or what your culture is. I'm sorry.
Well,
so fuck
that's
her.
a good final thought for Sherman.
Yeah, that's my final thought.
It sounded like one. It really did.
Yeah, I'm similar to that. I get you that you're gonna attract what you attract, regardless of where you meet this person, right? Like
that's a whole nother discussion, though.
Attraction.
What you attracting and why you attracting what you attract.
Right, but that's like just because that person is speaking a different language don't mean like you ain't when you attracted to somebody you ain't necessarily said anything. right? Like you see somebody like damn. I'm trying to pursue that. Like, what's going on over there? Like that, you ain't even said nothing. That's body language. That's body cues. That's smells and pheromones and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you can pick up on the same kind of shit and still be let down. Cause we human, man. We say Indian or Middle Eastern, we say Latin, and we say American, and all these different things. We human, man. We got human traits, and that kind of shit just falls in line with that.
Yeah, ancient humans ain't shit.
Right.
Yeah. The cultural norms probably are weirder than the average, like the human average. Like probably the human nature is how men are across the board is probably generally the same.
Right.
But in culture, the way they act is.
There are a lot of similarities, nigga. I swear.
Yeah.
So
the cultural stuff that's the nuances, right? Like you know what I'm saying. You might have more wives than I, but I'm looking at all his ass.
There's still
here,
men.
You know
like,
what I'm saying?
like there's some situations. I think we all have like these moments as men where we're like, there's no way a man could do this for. Like for an entire week. There's no way. Like you think that and you think there's no man. And when you say there's no man, you think there's no fucking man on this goddamn planet.
Yeah. And Antarctica, you know what I'm saying? And on Mount Everest, wherever you at. We ain't believing none of it.
Yeah, and then there's some stuff that men do that they do because they're from a certain place.
Right.
And that's a whole different thing. But with this girl particularly, and I'll go with my final thought, which is there are plenty of men who think like her, who are just waiting to be that dude that she's describing.
Right? Captain Saver.
Yeah.
I bet you she look over them niggas every time.
And looking, she just wants to have her pick.
If they
she
in a
wants to have
certain
her
status,
pick.
right?
Yeah, she wants to have her pick. And yeah, like
it's a standard.
You don't
for
really
her.
know. Yeah, you don't really know her agenda. You don't know if
Mm-hmm.
her agenda is to have a relationship. You don't know if her
she's giving
agenda.
single vibes all
Yeah,
day, bro.
yeah, exactly. But like she want it like she needs to be like completely swept away every time for her to give.
And
up
we'll
the
test
pussy.
you. The big point. We'll test you to make sure you sweeping. Like that's the shit for me. If I find out you testing, I'm answering wrong. I'm sorry. You will not like it. You will not
pretty
like
much.
it.
Yeah,
Don't play with me.
I'll let
Don't
the whole
play with
night
me.
fall flat on his face. I really will. I'll be like, I'm
Like
good.
this what we doing?
So you got your half?
Right. This is separate checks.
Pretty much.
I don't know how she get.
Why did you bring them together? This is separate.
Y'all can let us know in the comments though. How y'all feel about this? Is we on our high horse? Or is she on hers? Which I think that's the consensus.
Nigga, yeah, no, keep it honest too. Are we as Americans?
Let me know.
You might be a little biased.
Are we
Let me
just
know.
spoiled? Are we just lazy? I mean, I always feel like there's a reaction and a cause. So if you feel like men are being lazy, there is something that's causing that. So,
Yeah, I agree.
Let us know.
That's a wrap.
My topic. You're right. I'm bringing. I was a little triggered earlier, only because you know. I don't know. I see different nuances and shit that most people just ignore. Our world is not black and white.
It's not.
It's weird that we are usually taught to look at things as black and white, right and wrong, all that shit. Everything is on a spectrum. I don't care what you name it, who it is, who you are, but this story in particular is involving, I guess, what is that, Navy SEAL? Or something.
I allow it.
Oh,
I allow it.
yeah.
I allow it.
Oh, a seal? Was he a seal?
I allow it.
Oh, no, you a lie. He wasn't no Navy SEAL. No,
right.
man, he
You
wasn't no
did it.
damn Navy SEAL.
All right,
No,
go
you a
ahead.
lie, nigga.
For what?
He
Was he in the Navy? He wasn't a SEAL.
You know what? Let's do it. Let's do a shot.
It's
You know,
on Instagram.
I was gonna call push-ups, but I really don't want to.
I thought it was on Discord.
Yeah, but that's the whole video. You don't have to watch the videos. They got the article, right?
It's on
Yeah.
what then? What'd you say?
Instagram.
On what though?
On the
Neighborhood
gram.
The who?
Let's see.
Neighborhood talk.
Navy midshipman. Not a SEAL.
What is the Navy shipman then?
You want me to Google Navy midshipman right now?
I think we need a distinction.
What
we
is,
about to-
okay, what's the definition of a Navy SEAL?
I think Navy SEAL are like Marine Corps, but Navy, right? Like the people that run in there and get after it.
What is that?
What is a midshipman in the Navy? A midshipman is an officer of the lowest rank in the Royal Navy, United States Navy,
that's
and
a
many
different.
other.
That's totally
What
different
the
than a
fuck is a
SEAL.
Navy SEAL?
That's. I don't think it's the
All
lowest
right.
rank. I think that's the top tier stuff for them, ain't it?
Ooh, ooh. There's no question that says what is a Navy SEAL, but okay.
Look right there. What is that?
A member of a special operations force trained to engage in direct raids or assaults on enemy targets.
No, that's what they say they do.
What do they do?
Right there, over here.
You think that a Navy SEAL is ranked anywhere near?
What does it say to the right there?
Don't.
The United States Navy SEAL Airmen.
Sea Air
Navy SEAls are the U.S. what? Navy's
primary special operations force and a component of the Naval Special Warfare Command. Ranking. Let's go with ranking.
One
Okay.
of these niggas a SEAL. I know I didn't.
I think old boy was a SEAL.
The other nigga was
I
a
think
SEAL.
the other nigga was a SEAL.
Wow. So a Navy SEAL just can't be a nigga that's in the Navy?
No, it's a special branch.
Are you serious, Sherman? Are you serious?
It's a
Take a
special
shot.
branch. It's a special branch.
One of them niggas was a SEAL, man.
Hold it up.
One of them niggas was
The other you
Dang,
alive
man.
was a shock.
That
You-
was
but
for
that
the-
one. That one you earned that one. It was all right.
Okay. All right. He's not. He was not a Navy SEAL.
But you also got this.
whatever.
Ooh,
He was
man.
a Navy midshipman.
Take it
Sometimes
after you frame.
And
You jumping, you don't know if you're gonna land.
He came home from deployment and he found his wife in the bed with a Navy SEAL from California who was not his wife. So he got mad and he shot the nigga 3 times. Pow, pow, pow. You in my house, you fucking my wife. Boom, boom, boom. You done. I'm a trained fucking Navy SEAL or Navy officer. I'm pretty sure he's had gun training and everything. So this was slight work. You in my house, you fucking my girl. I walked in on you mid smack. I'm immediately emotion, rage, take, bow, bow, bow. Done. So he's in jail. This nigga's in jail. His wife, says she felt endangered because she thought he was gonna try to kill her and the boyfriend.
Probably a good feeling to be.
Yeah,
That's probably accurate.
Some weird shit. But what triggered me the most is the fact that everybody's glossing over this whole her boyfriend thing. Like she's not a whole ass married woman who obviously did not have permission to have a boyfriend. You can't, when you're married, you don't get to have boyfriends that's not in the agreement.
I still think
In the
that.
arrangement.
We're talking about okay, you're not supposed to have, but the fact is she did.
Yeah,
That is-
So that's what I'm
yeah.
saying. That's part of the nuance that gets me because he's the dude, though he did what he did, is being painted as just some dude who's jealous of this dude who's with his chick or something, which to me, if you all dating, you boyfriend, girlfriend or whatever, okay, I feel that narrative. But that narrative don't quite fit here because it's like, nobody's taking into account that this married ass man came home and found his wife in bed with another nigga.
I didn't
boyfriend.
even
Fuck framing it as a boyfriend because a boyfriend makes it sound like they're in a relationship.
They probably
and
were.
It
Yeah.
was a jealous thing. It sounds like a Lifetime movie. No, this is what happened. This man came home and there was a strange nigga
To him.
in his bed
To him.
fucking his wife.
To him. A strange nigga to him.
But it's not. They're not framing. It's not being framed like that. It's like he knew that was the boyfriend.
I don't
Went
feel like
after this nigga.
I didn't draw any assumptions about like a
Not
relationship
you.
or any or I mean I don't think the framing there was anything wrong with it because that was probably her boyfriend. It's just because she didn't have permission don't mean they didn't make it so.
No, that's
and
not what I'm
that
saying.
don't I mean that doesn't mean anything. If anything, that literally means that she was just cheating on her man. That's what it means. It was
Are you saying it's not enough onus on to that point?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's being framed like she's in a legit relationship over here.
no,
This nigga's
not in
her
a.
boyfriend.
I don't
or
think
something.
so. I think it's
No,
being
that's
framed
not-
that
that's
she's
what
in
it's-
an illegitimate relationship.
No. What she's doing is she's cheating on her husband.
That-
She's not
yeah.
with her boyfriend.
That's what they're-
nigga,
yeah.
but cheating on your husband.
But
That's
by
the
saying-
So they
implication.
could have framed it as that, but instead of framing it as that, they framed it as this man came home and shot this
Wives.
girl's boyfriend.
Wives.
His wife's boyfriend.
I think that
Instead
is the
of
framing.
saying, instead of coming and saying,
I don't think that title's to
I'm-
implicate any kind of any.
It is.
It's not to minimal. I don't think it's to
specific.
minimize any
Yes, it
impact.
is.
I think that's
Because
to.
Why did they not then?
That's
frame,
just a
why didn't
salacious
they-
title.
But why didn't they frame it then as him coming and shooting mysterious man that wife's having an affair with or something? There's a specific
Because
reason
there
why
was
he's
more than
boyfriend.
that. If she was claiming him to be somebody she was in a
It's
relationship
the same
with.
thing, no matter how you phrase it. It's like just because they chose the words "wife's boyfriend" don't mean we supposed to think well of her or him. Like we're not going to.
No. I don't think we're supposed to think well. Of
I don't
her.
think
I
we
it's
minimizing
framed-
anybody's accountability in the
I think
situation
it's
at
being
all.
framed to create a narrative for this man that they finna prosecute to the fullest, which we already know.
He killed a nigga. Like, listen, man, no matter, I don't care what situation you walk in on. I don't care if your wife then had this boyfriend for 3 years and y'all been together for 5.
Are you
if
giving
he walks in and kills somebody, he's going to fucking jail.
Are you giving him any leeway because it was? I mean, that's
yes, I am actually. Actually, what I'm doing, because that's
a stressful situation.
There are moments in court where you can
some typical Sherman stuff right
you
here.
can plead passion or temporary mental psychosis.
Yeah.
You can do all of that to avoid.
He probably will try to
that shit. But what I'm saying is the narrative before it even gets to that point. I feel like they're trying to paint him in a negative light. Or in her situation, and not as detrimental of a situation for her being a married woman.
All she did was fuck somebody else. He killed somebody.
No. I'm not, Brian. That's not what I don't have no problem understanding that part. I'm all in how it's being fucking framed, how it's being fucking promoted for him and for her. So for him, he came home and he just shot her boyfriend and killed the nigga. And now, but to me, nobody is putting the story out there in the eyes of you supposed to be a committed fucking person. You cheating on your husband, and this is a consequence that comes from...
I think they literally put wife's boyfriend. So I think those 2 words are meant to convey something to the person who's reading the article. Like, when they say wife's boyfriend, that means that this is a messy ass. Like, it's not...
Let me do that.
Well, anyway,
because that's how I felt. I felt like the 2 words contradicted each other.
That was the point.
Yeah. That's what, and I feel like that. They contradict each other, but it's not being. I don't feel like it's being presented with enough onus on her.
It tells the story without reading the whole story to say that the husband shot his wife's boyfriend is to literally tell you, like, so you can infer so many things from that and be accurate about it. But what was you about to say, Chris?
I'm just saying, from that perspective, it seems like dude was just so oblivious to it, and he just came home and like, oh my God, I thought we was cool, but we don't know the intricacies of their marriage.
Right. Absolutely.
Like, for all we know, he could be abusing her every time they get together, and this dude was his escape, and she didn't time that shit right. Or whatever.
Everything in between. Everything in between.
So,
these are real specific scenarios.
Right.
I feel all the fuck out of
But
all of that.
I didn't make any, when I read that title, I didn't make any implications on, she was with this dude. And he, like, I was like, so yeah, she was cheating on him. And cheating, it doesn't imply just a one-time thing. Cheating implies the one-time thing and all the way up to having been cheating on with somebody for years, right?
The boyfriend gave me that vibe.
Yeah, boyfriend thing just means she was cheating for a longer time.
Yeah.
But she's been cheating. That's just what I got from it. Like, that's immediately what I think.
It just kind of made it feel to me like too normal. Like, it's normal to be a wife and have a boyfriend. That's not normal nowadays, to me if it's not agreed upon. Which
it's agreed upon, right?
Which it wasn't, or else dude would still be alive. Which is what I'm saying. Like,
she broke that contract. That's true. It just feels the breaking of the contract does not equal taking that man's life. If anything, he should have shot that bitch.
Shot the bitch. Yes.
If anything.
Now that
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, wrong.
Now,
you shot the wrong person.
I agree 150%.
If you're going
to that nigga,
yeah.
Right? He didn't do nothing to you, but
if you're
gonna shoot somebody, shoot her. If you don't want to shoot her, then you don't want to shoot nobody.
Right?
If you're gonna shoot somebody, you're gonna shoot somebody.
He was remixing.
All right, okay. I guess we'll figure that out later.
I agree 100%. You should have shot her.
Right, she has the tie to you. She's the one that sat there, did them vows.
And she bullshitted and said she was scared that he was going to shoot both of them.
She definitely was.
If he wanted to shoot you, he would have shot you.
She was scared that she was going to get shot.
Nigga, he shot you 3 times and that was it. If this nigga wanted you dead, you'd be dead.
He was dead.
And each time he pulled that trigger,
that gun was pointed at him. It said 3 times in the chest.
I don't care.
He shot. He was dead. He killed him. He was pronounced dead.
She was over there too. She was definitely afraid she was gonna get shot.
Yeah, of course.
No. She was guilty and felt she should have got shot.
Yeah.
No. Sherman. Ooh, Sherman. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna step in here and say the word victim blaming. Listen. There's a difference between cheating on your husband and doing a crime worthy of you being killed. Those two do not equate. Like her fearing
Where
for
did
her
you get
life.
that from? I
Well,
never said
her
that.
fearing for her life was because the nigga that she was just sleeping with next to her got shot, and she doesn't know if the next bullet is gonna be aimed her way. That has nothing to do
In them split seconds when they
that has
firing off.
nothing to do with my guilt.
They weren't making an observation on the case as it happened. They were taking from her statement.
Saying how she felt when it was happening. She felt she was going to
I
get
would
shot.
have thought I was gonna get shot either, and not just because I was guilty, because he's shooting the dude for the same reason that he would shoot me.
Like, it's right here. We like,
So
right here.
after he died and she didn't shoot you, that fear was no longer existing.
I'm sure it dissipated, but she was probably like still on edge. You just killed somebody in my presence. I'm not
There's
just gonna
no
have
way.
conflict
There's
with
no
you.
way
But
I'd
that to
be
your
keeping
statement,
my
that's
cool.
you after the fact still saying that you felt that.
But you felt that. You can't not say you didn't feel it when you felt it.
I'll give you that.
Well,
I think there's a lot there. And to say, I want to say he was justified, but I definitely understand how he could have got to that point. I think he misguided his aggression, but in the moment, I can't tell you how to react when you see some shit that's so egregious to your.
Listen.
You can't even process. I can't tell you how you're supposed to.
it's the results.
And
right?
you've been trained to kill. If that's been your role,
Yeah.
like this is what your country has paid you to do. Like, what you supposed to do?
It's in the results though. Like you can't just kill people.
You can't.
And this even
No,
though
It has
government.
consequences. It has consequences.
And-
Not unless you the government.
listen, there are exceptions made, and we all know this. But like technically, like if we all go by the same rules and we all do believe the same thing, like you can't just kill somebody and then expect to get away with it. Everything got to be examined.
You better have that shit planned out. You better be getting out of
with
country,
this dude,
whatever. it
he
is.
got mad. You can't do that. You can't
And
just get mad and shoot
And
somebody.
Cole Part was like, what?
You can't.
Y'all ain't get the shit. I shot him with the gun right there.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
he
pick
was-
it up. Like,
he
he
was-
was here in
yeah.
my house.
He
What
was
I
So
supposed
they
to do?
feel like
Yeah.
he did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
This nigga was invading his fucking space.
But that his perception was all
But
kind
I
of
do
wrong.
want to clear one thing up. I don't want anybody out there to think that I'm in any way justifying what he
Okay,
did.
clear it up.
No,
Clear it
no,
up.
no,
Clear it up.
no,
Clear it up.
Way under the conception that this nigga deserves to pay for killing this man because that was not his punishment. It wasn't due punishment. I don't agree with that at
Yeah.
all. But my frustration came from how I perceived the
Coverage.
The story was being put out there,
Well,
taking her accountability out of it all the way.
her
That's
shame-
where I'm at.
her
But
shame-
I agree with consequences for his actions. I'm not that nigga.
Her shame gets
over.
overshadowed by his act of violence. Like
Her
immediately.
feminism gets protected.
That's true,
in the-
but like
in the
you
media.
kill somebody and then immediately that's gonna be the story. It's
Right.
not gonna
It
be.
does trump
Yeah,
what she did, but there is culpability in her action too.
of
regardless
course there is.
there-
Absolutely, of course there is.
But a life was taken.
Yeah,
Was taken,
yeah.
and for that, he
And-
deserves the punishment for that.
Yes,
I do.
She
I
did not
agree.
do anything okay, but like that's not the answer.
That's
like,
not the
like
move.
if
But
you
y'all, we live in America though. We cannot pretend that this is not like a common spousal killing type of story. A nigga find out the spouse is cheating, whether it's
Well,
the woman
yeah,
or
yeah,
the dude,
yeah, no, you
and
hear-
then they
you
do
hear
some
about
shit
this a
like
lot.
that. We hear about this.
Well-
A whole bitch cut off her nigga's ding-lang in the bed. and
we've
threw
gone
it in the
on a long
yard.
time about this, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
ask this
Yeah,
question.
we need to wrap it.
What would you do instead? What would you do? You walk into this room and you catch your SO in a sexual act with another person. What do you do?
I'm hurt. Not gonna lie to you, but yeah, my energy is all with her. Like for real, nigga got to go, and then me and her is gonna have some. Whatever you want to put right there. whatever. We're gonna just leave that blank. We gonna.
So my thing is,
But my energy is with her.
if we're in that kind of relationship, we have that open type of relationship or something. My feelings are my feelings. But if we don't have that, and
Didn't seem
I
like you
walk
had
in
that,
on
Sherman. You didn't have that.
and I walk in on that.
You walked in on that.
Two, because I don't trust myself to react in a logical or forward-thinking manner, I would have to make both of them immediately leave. Both of them. You did, in fact, sir, take her with you. Bitch, get out. You need to go because you cannot be. You can't be in front of me right now. I don't trust myself to not react off my emotions. So please leave. Leave my house. Take this bitch with you. Leave my house. At least give me some time to calm down or to process this or to figure out how to address this shit without reacting physically. Because immediately I would want to. I want to fly in and take off on everybody. Yeah, boom, 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 boom. Everybody
Promotion, but you can't.
But you can't.
You can't. But
So
I
for me,
definitely want
get
my
out.
issue with her though. I want my issue with her.
Yes, but not right then.
That's a good call.
Walking in
That's a
on
good
that
call.
right then is not. I can't address this with you right then. I can't. Because then I'll be feeling too much. I'll be feeling hurt, betrayed, disappointed, angry, jealous.
I
I
wanna
don't know.
I need to know.
all this shit. But I need
Let Brian
you
get
to
his in. Let Brian. What would you do?
I think I'd bounce.
You
You
out of
would
there.
leave.
Like real quick.
You
Yeah.
out of there.
I walk in.
If it's my shit,
There's no way. There's no way. I cannot stir up the energy to get mad at this random ass nigga.
Yeah.
And
But are you
then,
saying something,
and
or are you
then
just turning around and walking out?
then I think I wouldn't be in a hurry. Like I'd make sure I
Damn.
had everything before I left, but
Awkward.
I'd be gone. Like I grab my shit, you know, like I grab whatever it is I needed. I'll be like, get the fuck out of my way.
I'm sorry, bro.
No.
I'm just picturing Brian just casually gathering his shit while the bitch laid in the bed naked. Nigga.
Y'all can continue when I'm gone. I'm about to get my shit. Y'all can keep going when I'm gone. I'm about to, I'll get my, whatever I'm forgetting around here, pack my shit, put it in my
Outta
stuff,
there.
and I'm bouncing. I'm
You
gone.
would leave. Oh, that's interesting.
Gone. I'm just leaving because
I feel that.
every other scenario is
Not
ugly.
good. No, yeah, it's not good.
It's
huh?
real ugly.
It's not good. It's no
It's
bueno.
real fucking ugly. There's no fucking way. Yeah. No.
So y'all can let us know.
Yeah,
nigga. Go ahead.
What would you do?
Yeah.
Shit.
I get lonely, baby.
So I should do my utilize shot.
Ooh, a lie. What's this one for?
Apparently, a Navy SEAL and a midshipman aren't the same niggas.
Haha.
That was apparent.
Yeah. I got one of them right. It was just the wrong nigga.
Okay.
Right. One of them was a SEAL.
One of them was sealing it up.
And one of them
He was doing it up.
mid-shipping it.
Oh shit.
So the Navy SEAL died?
Yes. Yes.
Ah.
All that war, he's probably like, man,
And that rank means nothing.
I died
By
in
the
bed.
lowest rank, too.
By the
apparently.
lowest rank. Anywho. Hey, you
Yeah,
in section?
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah,
You can
you're
frame
right,
it
you're
while
right.
he
My bad.
three-part now. Whew. Two-part? It's a two-parter.
Well,
Asshole.
for my subject,
Baby.
frankly, yeah, I mean, I'm a man who enjoys his chicken. Let's be real.
The finest of
I'm
poultry.
with you.
The finest of poultry, yes.
Unashamedly.
Hey, you know what? I just can't think of any words right now. I was gonna go on. No, I can't. But there was a viral dude on TikTok who showed the price of a family meal at KFC. Like it was like a 16-piece meal, family feast or something for like $57. I'm like,
I know I ain't tweaking, but it done got higher than a mother. $57 for a 16-piece 8 biscuit. Bro, I'm taking my bitch out the dinner, bro.
this is you driving through
With
a drive.
taxes,
Yeah,
you
you driving
64
through a
easy.
drive-through. At no point when you're driving through a drive-through do you expect to spend $60. So I think that's outrageous, and it's chicken, and
It's KFC.
It's KFC.
I think
Kentucky's.
if there's one
be
thing
affordable.
that I've ever thought you could always buy and eat, and you can get tired of it, but it'll always be there.
For reasonable prices.
For reasonable prices, I thought it would be chicken.
Yep, I'm with you on that train.
It's a shortage, man. Man,
so-
ain't enough bird to go around.
There's a couple things you could kind of pick at, which is that it's not just, I mean, they're cooking the meal for you. It's 16 pieces of chicken. They're giving you coleslaw or corn
It's
or
16, really?
whatever.
I feel like
I think it was 16.
it was 16, but like
They-
I'm thinking of my
it's not
family
just
growing up. That's
they're
like
cooking you. They're
it's six
cooking
of
you an
us.
entire meal.
That's like what 2, 3, not even 3 pieces. That's
It's
like
60
2
bucks.
pieces.
You go to a restaurant
Maybe
and
3 for somebody a little extra.
you go to a restaurant and
It's not a lot.
you order for like 4 people. How much you think that's gonna cost you total? Is that
At a
gonna cost you
restaurant?
about $60? Yeah.
Depends on where you go.
Yeah.
If you go to Denny's,
Just
you
on
can get
average, yeah.
4 meals for $60.
That's what I'm saying.
On average, you can
That's
just,
what
you
I'm
can sit
saying.
down and eat for 60.
So I don't know. I don't know if I'm really mad at that particular price, but it does say that I'm not gonna be buying that family meal because
Right.
You can
you're
get
not
better
getting
quality
for
shit.
your dollar. You're definitely getting ripped off.
Right.
Could you go to the store and cook all those ingredients
could.
in greater amounts
Sure
for
could.
much cheaper?
Much cheaper.
Yes, you
But
could.
now we're talking about
You're paying
convenience.
for convenience.
You're paying
That's
for
the
convenience.
whole point of
And I think
drive-thru.
almost
You can get
half
the
of that.
rotisserie, a couple rotisserie chickens. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, $10.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
a third.
Right place.
A third of that price has got to be convenience. It's got to be convenience. But no, man. I don't know.
There has been a price increase in chicken since the last year of the pandemic.
They, when we
Yeah,
first started hearing this, the
that's
Wingstop
true.
had to change
That's
from
true.
Yes.
wings
Yeah.
to thighs for this very reason.
Yes, there has been this weird thing going on with chicken. I guess they're not. A lot of them getting recalls because they're not doing their chickens right and pumping them with all a bunch of shit. And
They selling us sick chickens.
Shit be getting sick. And
If
niggas
that's
get
what's
sick.
been keeping the chickens pumping out, just keep on putting that stuff in the chickens,
Don't
man.
sleep on the
Just-
chicken.
Yeah. Just
But
bring
the
the
thing
chicken
is,
back.
I would not. I agree. That is far too much to pay for a family meal at KFC. Period. I used to get that same meal for my household just a little while ago, maybe a couple months back. And
Me too, I
promise
feel
it was
like.
$32.
Yeah, while I was
Such
while
a
we
high
were living
spike.
in our previous address, yeah, I think I brought home some meal deals too, and I don't remember. I think like $40-something maybe, but 60.
60 is too much.
60, like I feel like $60. I would be like, no, I'm just gonna get the chicken. I'm not
Did
gonna.
I
I'm
get this
just
off
gonna get a bucket
DoorDash
of
or
chicken,
something?
yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Postmates, large
DoorDash, you'll like pay like $80 and be cursing them while they walking away, and then you eat the food.
Man, mother.
But yeah, in a drive-through,
Fries ain't even crispy
yeah.
no more.
Now we gotta watch out. Like people who buy in high volume, like I don't think I do high volume very well from a drive-through. Like
No,
I'll get a combo if it's reasonable, but a lot of times I'm not gonna, or like I'll get the cheap
The
stuff on the
value
menu.
family pack. Yeah, I'm
I'll get
not
'em,
going there for that either.
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, you start ordering higher up on the menu, you trying to feed the whole family, and like they
That
like,
came from out of town and shit like that. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Off
they
the
know
fast
you
food
willing
menu.
to spend
menu.
you know, for a real quick meal to feed, you know, a group of people. They know you willing to spend that.
What you
right
said
then
was
and
right
there.
earlier. You better off just getting a couple buckets and then go and get you some pastaroni or
Yeah.
something
Right,
like that. Some
right.
quick macaroni and salad
Yep.
from the Albertsons or something like that.
Yeah,
That's your better bet.
Size, yeah.
Because the shit they serving you on the side is some bullshit anyway.
Well,
Bro, it doesn't be good. The mashed potatoes don't be good.
You
So
there
you
for
know
the
it be
chicken.
good, bro. Come on, you in there for the chicken.
the thing is, like, so why is this a problem? So is it a thing? And chicken is getting more expensive. Is this like? I mean, are we? It's not just us because we're probably one of the most meat-eating societies in the world. But there are plenty of countries where meat is like it's not maybe not a luxury, but like you're not eating it every day.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's true. I think it's a problem because it points to not just whatever shortages. Prices on chicken are also inflated, and it's kind of
That's true.
resemblance of a lot of other inflations that we deal with, and then not just gas, but in a whole bunch of shit, rent, apartments and shit. They just raised the rent on my mom's house by $100 just for no reason.
Because what are we gonna do?
Because you can't, right?
yeah, I got hit because
what you gonna do?
because the market determined it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So now chicken is struggling, so they're gonna raise the prices on chicken. But folks that go there, they're going there because they didn't want to go home and cook. So now they're gonna pay that extra fee for the fucking convenience, and we still getting ripped off. But now we get ripped off by everywhere. Wait, but we just found $13 billion
I knew he was going
to
there.
send to Ukraine.
I knew he was going there.
But chicken costs $60 for a family meal. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious right now, bro?
Yeah.
Are you serious? When I read that shit, nigga, I was hot. I was hot, bro. We sitting here, bro. I went and put gas in the car the other day, and I was sitting here just shaking my head like, damn, we always had high prices, but I never felt like I felt it. Nigga, I felt that shit.
Yeah.
And you gonna tell me, nigga,
I put in 30, didn't even give me half.
nigga, billions that we send it to you, we won't help them, but you gonna send money that you tell us we don't have to over there.
Fired up.
Nigga, fuck all y'all, niggas. Fuck you, Joe. Fuck you, Kamala, because, nigga, y'all tricked everybody into voting for
Oh
y'all.
yeah, y'all
nigga.
wanted Joe, y'all wanted Kamala.
No.
The lesser,
No.
the lesser of the two.
DNC, the
lesser of the
Democratic
two.
fucking, what you call it, the DNC, nigga, the committee, They the ones that wanted Joe and Kamala. They pushed Bernie out. They fucking backed this nigga and pumped him all up against every other fucking Democratic candidate. And they manipulated that shit. Nigga.
I'm saving my political outrage for the next term.
We didn't want Trump because we knew Trump was bad. So they pulled this fucking shit on us to take advantage of us in that moment. So fuck all y'all. And that's why I swear to God, I will not fight for no fucking Ukraine, nigga. I won't. I disagree with what Russia's doing, but fuck y'all on thinking we gonna fight for y'all or give a fuck. Nigga, we shouldn't be in that shit. It's not our business. It's not our fucking fight. It's not our fault, nigga.
We shouldn't be spending money. Be paying this much for chicken.
If they wanted to, they should have joined NATO, and then we wouldn't be fucking paying this much for chicken. Or gas, bitches.
But chicken though.
Well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. That just got me hot, huh?
Chicken, huh?
Fucking slim. Yeah, nigga.
The price of chicken is high.
Somebody get this man a towel.
Yes, law.
I'm fucking sweat. I feel like a preacher. Bitch ass niggas. I'm fucking pissed though. It's something as simple as chicken though. It's something like you said, Brian.
It's a simple thing.
You would think it's commonly commonly accessible. You might not be able to get beef all the time.
We gonna see it with everything though. Not just chicken. We gonna see these spikes. We gonna hit a little surge, and I think it's low key could be a reason why they want the war to happen. That's just good for economy.
For economy, but not for the people.
Not for the people. Not for the people. I didn't say that. Yeah. I did not say that. I did not say that, but I don't really know.
You get all this fucking fucked up evil war criminal money flying around and people doing deals with these for these arms and people doing deals here for these weapons and these supplies and shit. So everybody at the top is getting paid, but who's the ones putting the money up for the shit? It's the niggas that's already suffering. The ones that's saying, hey, y'all made us stay home, nigga, and y'all gave us a couple of dollars and felt like that was gonna fucking carry us through. But then when you say something else, y'all niggas say, we don't have no money. How we gonna pay for this? How we gonna pay for healthcare? Bitch, how you pay for Ukraine? That's how you pay for healthcare. Niggas, sorry. I'm done. I'm done. I'm sorry.
But I totally agree.
sorry.
They just find this money and they just throw the numbers out there.
I agree with that.
And we go along with it.
I agree with all that. But also, like in situations like this, and we talking about just the paying $60 at the drive-through. Listen, if you find yourself there. And
leave
and like
crispy crunchy chicken got better chicken.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm there and I'm about to buy it, I'm buying it. But if you feel some kind of way about it,
crunchy chicken. If you got one in your city, go there. It's better than KFC.
It is, but like just fry your own chicken.
Yeah. And
just
even
cook.
Even the prices of like in-store chicken is going up. But
that's what I'm saying. The price of chicken itself.
I am definitely making a concerted effort not to spend that money on that. I would rather even on the next one, I'm like, man, we ain't putting nothing out to eat. It makes more sense for me to go to the grocery store and buy what I need for dinner.
I'm not going
to go to the fast food.
I'm going
place.
to the drive-thru to get something that I can't get anywhere else, really. So like a McDonald's burger, you're not really.
I'll make a burger at home.
Yeah, but it's not going to taste like a McDonald's burger.
But you know what? You know what? Where the fucked up thing is from? You know where the fucked up thing is from? When all that shit started, you weren't just paying for convenience. You were actually going to drive-thrus because you were getting a fucking cheeseburger for 15 cents. Or you can get a whole meal for a couple of dollars or some shit.
That was a long time ago.
It wasn't breaking your pockets.
They don't even push value meal no more.
No.
That's not a selling point.
Hey, the fucking dollar menu is not even a dollar menu no more.
What's the menu called? It's called the value menu or something?
Yeah, it's a value
that's
menu.
That's a demerit nowadays. Now, people want their shit to be a little more upscale. That's why the McDonald's menus and shit, the insides look the way they look now. A little more modern, a little more chic.
That dollar menu smacked though, didn't it?
Yeah, we used to be faithful. Come on.
Bro, I used to.
I put the Big Mac sauce on it, boy. Don't play with me.
Hey, when I was going to school out there in the Bay Area in fucking Fairfield, nigga, me and Brent used to get the same meal for $3.50 almost every other day when we was going to school. Because you can go get your sweet tea, your two McDoubles, or a McDouble and a small fry.
With the small fry, come on.
Oh, God, bro.
Come on.
For $3.50 a piece, nigga, we get a whole meal, bro. And that carried us through a lot. You can't get that same meal for less than damn near $6 right now, bro.
It's not even promoted that way.
No.
What you want in the comments?
Well, what's your favorite kind of chicken?
Extra crispy.
As a man who loves chicken, I just want to experience the most delicious chicken in the most delicious and most different ways. KFC is just one way. And let me tell you something. I'm not paying $60 for some damn MSG chicken. Okay? I can sprinkle MSG on my own chicken. I'll get the same desired effect. It's cool that y'all making good fried chicken. It tastes good and everything. The crust ain't as crunchy as you want it to be. But whatever.
Used to be.
But ain't nobody paying $60. I'm not. I'm not paying $60.
Nigga, I will drive through that drive-through.
I think I pushed $40. I thought that was a fair price.
I'm air frying my own chicken at the house.
Yeah, I'm not even
air frying my own chicken.
I don't have an air fryer, but I still think that frying my own chicken is a better option than $60 at KFC. There's no fucking way. The minute that I see $60, I'll be like, I can fry better chicken than that right now. And that's
right in the parking lot.
What's that? Like Marnie Stinson's challenge accepted.
We gotta confront our laziness. That was why I was like, man, I ain't buying no more burgers from nobody.
There was one. There was a Netflix series.
We gotta get out of there.
Yeah. Just this last bit is there was a guy who said, "Well, you can eat whatever you want, but just cook it yourself." And I was like, "Whew." Yeah, that's a deep cut because if you had to cook it yourself, it would change everything about your diet.
That's true.
Because you're only gonna eat what you can cook.
What you can cook or what you're willing to cook.
And learn when to learn.
What you're willing to cook. Yeah,
but you got to. That's how you spend that
man. So
book.
Listen, man. Lesson here is, chicken might be rising and everything, but there are more efficient ways to go about eating, and going to a drive-thru or ordering from Grubhub, not one of them.
It's not.
Really
unless you got it like that, then go ahead.
Unless you got it like that.
Especially when it comes to chicken. Because there are too many different ways you can enjoy chicken. To be paying $60, you ain't got to know how to cook. You can boil some chicken, it'll come out good.
If you can wipe your ass with $60 and you still watching this video, give us a comment, subscribe, and also hit us up.
Send us some money to the 805 Entertainment Cash App.
We want some chicken.
Yeah, we like to interview you.
We need the family pack.
We got some questions.
The family meal deal.
I think that's a wrap, though.
We out of
there.
This has been another episode of You Alive.
You Alive.
We talked about your American men being spoiled and pursuing women to the effect of your Latin men, European men, and Middle Eastern men. We also talked about Navy SEALs getting capped for being the boyfriend to married women with husbands and
Hey, Navy SEAL.
Hey. Nigga came home from Navy doing his thing, popped the nigga banging his wife. You feel me? We talked about that. And we talked about my favorite food. Maybe Brian's favorite food.
I would say.
Food?
Yeah, probably.
Chicken. And why it's so goddamn high. Why is shit so expensive? Mm-hmm. We talked about all of that here with the crew, and you know how we feel about that. If you don't, rewind the show.
There you go.
Watch the fucking shit. But we appreciate everybody that's been watching us and keeping up with us and stuff, and tuning in to us, we just a bunch of regular niggas out here giving our opinion on the shit, the shit that we see every day.
Hey man, we gotta stop belittling. Ain't nothing regular about us, nigga. We extra special.
All right. We regular, but we ain't normal.
We extra
special. We not normal, but we when I say regular, I mean like we ain't like famous and shit. Like we just citizens. We not your average citizen.
There you
Walking
go.
God.
There you go.
He came with the whole Kanye.
Adonises. We should be worshipped. Get down on your knees right now.
That nigga's all in his red pill right now, boy. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, we appreciate y'all that's been rocking with us though.
Seriously,
you can catch us on all our stuff on YouTube, wherever you get your podcast fix from. We on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed, you said,
BuzzFeed is something different. Buzzsprout,
you got something in the work, Sherman?
Hey, just check your phone when I get the right call. That's all. But I don't know. If you wanna follow us for more content, we coming out with a Patreon soon, so you can get to see all the behind the scenes. So we're working on that right now. But you can follow us on our Facebook. We're on Facebook at You Alive Podcast. We are on Instagram at U_A_lie_podcast. Instagram. You can follow us in the Discord. Like I said, we be interacting the food, man. You have to drop some topics. Y'all can join the conversation. Whatever that is. You can check us out on our personal social media if you want to connect with any of us. Brian, where can they find you at?
You can troll me at BDana24 on Twitter.
On Twitter?
I have not been trolled. You know what? I may have been trolled. No, not on Twitter. Not once. But, if you're not going to do that, you can watch me. I haven't been trolled. I've been gaming like a son of a bitch. Like, I've been gaming like a dumbass. And I've streamed none of it. And I've been playing Elden Ring, too. A very popular and recent game. But I suck at it so bad.
I've been seeing people streaming that.
But yeah.
Cool.
I might run another. If I run another character, you can catch me at Mind a Cow or your game name's lame. Your Gamanama Slime on Twitch. And occasionally, very rarely, slight work on Snapchat. That's it.
All right. See, boy, where they find you at?
I am found on Instagram for your graphic needs. Flyers, tees, logos, graphic designs. Did I say that? Because that's what it is. On my Instagram, C-Boy Designs. Holla at me. That's where I'm at.
Holla at the boy. He got some skills, man. I'm telling you.
I'm on there.
And your boy, you can find me on all my social media at Sir D's. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter at Sir D's. I'm on Xbox Live at Sir D's.
That's
Threes
funny.
instead of E's. I don't know. I don't really be streaming and all that. But if you game, I can get on there and play with you. But also you can find Morrey.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not here tonight. He working. Gotta work hard for that money.
Got the Mandos.
You can find him he's on Instagram and Snapchat. I think J_WillR6 and Josh_Will16.
Oh, 16. You a lie.
What's the other one?
It's 15.
Is the other one? Is the first one?
Is that real? You did not utilize me in the outro, did you?
Is it J_Will or is it J_Will_?
No, it's J_Will. I know that.
So J_Will and Josh_Will.
Yes.
I always get this shit messed up.
Yeah, one's Josh, one's Jay.
Dang. Yeah, I think Sherman about to take some more Tabasco whiskey.
Are you? I wasn't gonna press the issue.
Anyway, we appreciate all y'all for, subscribing and following. Make sure y'all hit that notification button, man, the bell, so you can get our new stuff. Make sure you hit the like button, help us with the algorithm, man. We trying to keep the content fresh for y'all. So if y'all can help us out a little bit with this algorithm stuff, man, we can keep it even coming more consistent, more fire. We got some skits coming out, some more, content for y'all to get to know us with. And we do got some things coming up in person. Chris, hopefully you can explain a little bit about that while I take this shot.
Oh yeah, we got it. We stay trying to grow as an organization here, so we got
organization.
Yes, sir.
The key point getting organized.
Biotech.
So we trying to make sure that we get everything we got lined up on this pipeline. We got a skating event that we want to do. We got some other fundraising events we want to do. I want to give y'all more details, but when we get them dates locked in, that's when I know they for real. So once we get them dates locked in, I'll be here with the information for y'all. But be on the lookout for one, the fundraising opportunities, and two, our big year celebration, or 2 year, I guess.
2 year
celebration, which is going to be the skate event. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Continuity.
For sure.
Ooh, so yeah, if you local, hey, keep your ear to the ground so you can show up, come mingle with us, come, hang with us. We some pretty fun cats. If you know us, you know that I ain't lying. So, this has been another episode of You a Lie.
You a Lie.
And we out of here, y'all.
We out.
We out.